Hey guys, Jason here at Oklahoma BBQ Supply, and today is May 5th, so happy Cinco de Mayo. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my spin on a version of a Mexican burger. I do want to highlight one of our products. This seasoning right here is Pit of Heaven Fiesta PitGrit, and it's hands down one of the best Hispanic Mexican seasonings that's out there on the market right now. You can get that right here at Oklahoma BBQ Supply, or you can get it online and we'll ship it to you. But that's going to be our main seasoning for our spin on a Mexican burger today. So we've got the smoker fired up, and what we want to do is we're going to smoke some poblano peppers. And so wash your peppers real good, and then we're going to cut them and we're going to devein them, get all the seeds out. This is a really easy one right here. No work to getting that one cleaned out at all. Sometimes they don't work that way. Sometimes it feels like you're never going to get all the seeds out, but this one's in good shape. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to cut. We don't want full slices, but about a 2" by 2". So we'll just cut those down just like that. And we're going to put these on the smoker at 225, and I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. Alright guys, so we've got the Oklahoma Joe Rider DXL smoker fired up. We're sitting at about 171. It's coming up to temp. I've got it set at 225, but we're going to go ahead and put these on. So we're just going to open this up, pull out a tool, and then we're just going to lay these up on this top shelf. Meat side down, skin side up. And we're just going to cook these with the smoke until they're good and tender, which is what you're going to want on a pepper. And once these get done, we'll pull them off. I'll show you what they look like. Let's get inside and go ahead and make some burger patties. Alright guys, we're back. I've got the peppers on the smoker, so now we're going to go ahead and make our meat patties. So I've got about 4 pounds of hamburger, I've got about 9 ounces of chorizo. This is going to make, 6, 7, 8 burgers, depending on how thick you make them. So basically all we're going to do is we're going to take and put our hamburger in a bowl, a little bit of chorizo in there. I love using chorizo, guys. It's good on so many things. It's good in chili, burgers, stews, crock-pot dishes with chicken. There's just all kinds of uses for chorizo, and it's got such a great flavor. Alright, so we're just put our hamburger in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to add our PitGrit seasoning. And I don't have a set amount of measuring. It's seasoned to taste. But you're going to want to be pretty liberal on it, because you're going to want to make sure that the seasoning's all throughout the burger. And then we're just going to start mixing this all together. Now the thing about using chorizo is, if you like rare hamburgers, you're going to want to cook these a little bit longer, because chorizo obviously is pork, and so just to be on the safe side, you're going to want to make sure that it's cooked done. But we'll go over that here in just a little bit when we get ready to cook. Now I've got it pretty mixed up, but I'm going to add some more seasoning, because I really want these to pop and have that PitGrit flavor. Pretty good mixed up. And then you're just going to grab a handful, go ahead and start rolling you out a patty. I like to use a flat surface, throw it on there, kind of mash hash it out and keep it a good burger shape. Now remember, this is 85% beef and it's got pork in it, so it's going to shrink. So keep your bun size in mind when you're making these patties. Alright, here's patty number 1, and I'm going to make the rest of these, and then I'll see you out at the smoker. Alright guys, so we've had our peppers on for about 30 minutes, so we're going to pop this open, and you can see that there's still a little bit of a crisp to them, which is what you want. You don't want them to be too soft, so we're going to pull those off real quick, set those to the side so that we can put them on our burgers when we're done. They should have plenty of smoke flavor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the smoker up now to about 275, and we're going to let it come up to temp. We're going to use our trusty duck fat, spray down the grates real good, and then we're going to go ahead and put our chorizo burgers on, and I'll show you what those look like and get ready to pull them off. Alright guys, so we got our burgers on, we got our poblano peppers done. As you can see, they're sitting right there on that plate, so those are ready to go. Now, while those burgers are cooking, I'm going to show you a quick aioli recipe, and I'm going to tell you, I went to the store today, and I bought some avocados, and the sticker shock was just unreal. $2.50 a piece for an avocado. That's insane. So what I've got is a little bullet mixer. Ingredients are pretty simple. So we're going to use half a cup of mayo, half a cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, a tablespoon of lemon juice. We're going to use 1 avocado, and salt and pepper to taste. We're going to go ahead and throw all that in here real quick. And the good thing about this is probably going to make more than what you're going to want to put on your burgers, but this is also a great dipping sauce. So if you were to have anything fried, pickles, anything, okra, anything like that, this is going to be a great dip for you. So we got our base here with the mayonnaise and sour cream. Some avocado. These were, I will say, even though they were $2.50, they were very ripe, so at least there's that. It definitely will mix easier. You can see how easy it's coming out. Seed. And this would be a good recipe, not just for burgers, but just any time. So that's why I wanted to share it with you, because it is so easy and so fast to make. And then you can serve it at room temperature, or you can refrigerate it. It doesn't really matter either way. Garlic in there. Lemon juice, and then like I said, salt and pepper to taste. I put a little bit in before we mix it up, but then once it's mixed, we'll do a little taste test, and then I'm sure I'm going to add a little bit more back to it. So that's all there is to putting this avocado aioli together real quick. So I'm going to go mix this up real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so here we are. What I'm doing is I'm using my Oklahoma Joe Instant Read Probe, and we want to be at 160. So we're right there. So on these that are real close to 160, I've moved them up here to the top, and we're going to go ahead and add the pepper jack cheese to them. And then I've got some down here on the bottom that aren't quite there yet. So grab our cheese here, and like I said, once these hit 160, they're good. So we're just going to cover these with cheese real quick. Any store-bought pepper jack cheese will work. And we're going to close it back up and let that melt. And then we're going to pull these off and finish dressing them, and we'll have our Mexican burgers. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got the burgers pulled off the smoker. Let's look at what they look like. And so just a quick, easy build on one of these. We're just gonna take one. I've got a 5-inch bun. I buttered it a little bit, toasted it, and we're just gonna lay the burger on there. Grab a couple pieces of poblano pepper to put on there. Take our aioli, get it on there real good. And then you guys know, if you've been to my classes or seen my other videos, how much I love onions, so I've got red onions. And you could also do tomatoes, but again, when I was at the store today, the tomatoes didn't look good. We're not quite there on tomatoes yet for season-wise, so I'm gonna skip those today. But we're just gonna cut this thing in half. And there's your Mexican burger. I hope you guys enjoyed the Cinco de Mayo video. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I want to thank my key ingredients again today. So Pit of Heaven PitGrit, Fiesta seasoning, duck fat, and then the Oklahoma Joe Instant Read Probe. The probe and the seasoning are both Joe's top 10 for 2022. So make sure you check those items out.